Hello everybody, welcome back to Sierra Survival and Van Life. Well, this morning it's been the first break in the weather for about a month here in the Czech Republic, so I've not done any filming for a month. But during that month, I've not been sat on my backside doing nothing. What I've been doing is another project. Now, I'm sure most of you saw the last video I did, the jerry can bar. That's fantastic. That's now here in the van, ready to go. I'm currently preparing for a big trip for the summer, and in doing that, there's one thing I really needed, and that is a outdoor shower toilet area for the van. Now, this has been a bit of a labour of love, a lot of frustration, trying to get this thing to work and get it together and see how it would fix on the van and everything else. So this video is all about that van shower toilet area that I've built for the side of the van. Now, I didn't get this idea from my head. I was watching a four-wheel drive YouTube channel called 4-Wheel Drive 24/7 on YouTube, and on there one of the guys had a shower unit that was fixed to the side of his 4x4. So I had a look into them, and they do sell them in Australia. They're quite pricey, they're quite expensive. So I had a flip round the internet, and I came across a guy called Sean Hills, I think his name was. And he, on his video channel, he's put one of these things together. Now, it shows you his little bits of how he constructed it, but at the end of it, there was kind of no close-ups of how the mechanics of the thing actually worked. So it took me a long time to work out the geometry of the actual way the shower folds and everything like that. So that's why it's taken me quite a long time to do it. I'm really impressed with the results. So without further ado, I'm going to take you round the side of the van, and we're going to show you my shower toilet area or device that I've fixed for the side of the van. As it's the first day in May that it's actually been good weather, every man and his dog is outside today with chainsaws, with lawnmowers, with absolutely everything. So there's quite a lot of noise. What I'm trying to do is video this in the middle of them stopping the chainsaws, the lawnmowers and everything else that's going off. Okay, so sorry that the video is a little bit chopped, but there's nothing I can do about that. Okay, so hope you enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, please help us along and press that subscribe button. Click on the like if you like the video. Click on the unlike if you don't like the video. But please subscribe, press that bell, and you'll see when the next video is coming out. So thanks very much. Let's get on with it. So this is the shower unit itself. What I've done is I've bought a rifle box. It's a 1 meter rifle box, and hello Coco. 1 meter rifle box, got that on Amazon. I'll put the link to that in the description below. On the back of the rifle box, I've got a plate here. This plate is actually a second plate to hold the shower unit in place. And at the top here, I've got a rib, and that rib actually helps to sit it into the rib. I'll give you a photograph of that now. But onto the conduit that I've got on the side of the van. So this sits literally like this on the side of the van with the conduit inside there. To support it, I'll turn it this way. To support it, what I had to do was come up with somewhere where the shower unit sat flush on the side of the van, and the way I did that was I got some tube insulation, and on the inside of the tube insulation I've got a broom handle, sawn it down, made a hole in it and put a little dowel on the inside of that. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is to take these two out. Just close it up a sec. Turn it upside down, and then we stick these two dowels into the two holes that I've made at the bottom corners of the shower unit. Now this thing doesn't have to be waterproof, obviously. Okay, so I mean, and everything in here is made of aluminium, so nothing's going to rust. You can fold it away while it's wet, that's not a problem. So let's show you how we're going to put this onto the van. So as I said, I made a channel on the back end of the box, and then I've got the aluminium conduit at the top here, and that simply slides into here, and the 2 feet that we put on earlier, that keeps the shower unit nice and flat. To open the shower unit then, simply slide across all the latches on the shower, lift the lid up, take out the curtain and let the curtain drop to the floor. Now the curtain I bought a 3x3 meter tarp, and on the curtain itself what I've done is I've put some eyelets all the way around the top and at certain places around the bottom so I can peg this to the ground. Inside the box itself I've also got a little bag with some pegs on it, and I'll show you that now. So this is my little bag here, little tent peg bag, and I've got that velcroed on the inside, and inside there are my pegs to peg the shower unit to the floor. So here comes the complicated bit. This is how the shower opens. It's on aluminium C tubing, okay, and basically you open one side, pull it all out, and then the shower curtain opens up. To seal the sides of the unit, I've got an extra hole, which is actually the corner of the tarp, and what I do is I tie that onto the aluminium conduit itself. What this does, once the inside at the bottom's pegged down, it holds it really square and stops it blowing around. So I do that on both sides. So there we have it, the shower curtain. It's all set up now. So what I'm going to do now is take some photographs, and I'm going to photograph with video and try and show you how each corner of the shower unit, how the mechanism actually works. I've actually been standing here inside the shower curtain now for the past 20 minutes waiting for this guy with a chainsaw just to stop and have a breather so I can carry on with the video. I look alright, prat. Well, here I am inside the shower unit. So as you can see, the box is open at the moment, but what you can actually do, what I'm going to do is fold the box down at the top, and then the handle of the box, which is just here, this is where I'm going to be hooking on my shower. So when I have a shower, as you can see, it's quite a distance above my head. Okay, there you go, a fantastic shot of my bald head. Right, so inside the box itself, I've already mentioned I've got the tent peg bag, which is actually velcroed on inside there. I've got this aluminium strip here is the thing that's holding the bracket onto the back, which is fixed to the conduit. Okay, I've put some DPM lining on it. Basically, I did that just to make it look a little bit more aesthetically better. And it also goes with the cushions on the inside of my van. If we look at each corner now, okay, let me just, I'll actually flip it around for this so I can try and give you a better demonstration. What we're looking at now then, as I'm looking at the van, we're looking at the bracket on the left hand side. All these brackets here I actually made myself, yeah, and then fixed them into the back. On the first bracket here on the left hand side, there's a huge nut that goes all the way through, okay, and that's able to move from left to right. Moving around, like I said, I'm using this, it's wait a minute, what was it? Yeah, 3-inch C aluminium tubing, piping, I don't know. Brackets, there we go. Something like that anyway, angle brackets. Oh, the wind's now picked up. So on this side then, we've got the little one on the end. We've got a little bar on the end, and that's 1.5 centimetres, 1.5 centimetres, 1.5 centimetres. And I've got a small nut in there, yeah, to help that swing side to side. Moving along, on this side I've had to cut a piece out of the top here, but also cut a piece out of the bottom, so when it folds together nice and smooth. And if we just go to the outside of this one, you can see how I've actually cut, okay, and you'll see that also on the photograph. Work this out so it would fold back on itself. And then moving along this one then at the top, I've got another large bracket on there, okay, that again helps that move from side to side. Going around the tarp, what I chose to do was drill holes all the way across the aluminium strip, and then I've tied the shower curtain on by putting these little eyelets into the tarp itself. The tarp, again, I bought on Amazon. It was just a cheap one. I didn't want nothing heavy or expensive or anything like that. Moving down, as you can see, I've also put the eyelets on the bottom so I can peg the curtain out itself at the bottom. I've not done it on this side at the moment because obviously I wanted to get in and out. Looking at it from the outside, moving back up onto the C bracket there, the way it's moved, and then into the final C bracket on this side. And as I said, I tie the sides off there, okay, so it holds it nice and close to the van for privacy. Now I'm 5 foot, 172, 5'8", and yeah, that's well above my head. I actually did the shower curtain, so the shower curtain dropped exactly 1.8 meters from the actual line of the bracket itself. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to try and show you how we fold it back into place. Folding it back into place, then the first thing I need to do is take the pegs out of the floor at the bottom. So we unravel the pegs. And then stick the pegs back in the bag so we don't lose them. The next thing to do is to untie the strings that are actually tied to the conduit that's fixed to the van of the shelter itself. And this is where the genius part comes in. The whole shower unit now moves across to my left hand side. Once it's all across to the left hand side, lift it up slightly, click it into place, and then the outside part slides all the way back in to the top one. And then it's just a case of simply grabbing the bottom, rolling it back up and fitting it into the top. Now, as you can see, the whole shelter actually sits in there on its own and it doesn't fall down until I actually pull it out. Okay, so what I need to do now is get all the little cords in, all the strings in, yeah, and then take it off, and then I can pack it up nice and neat to go back in the van. So the last thing I need to do is to take off the sponge feet, okay, the thing that's holding it level, the protectors. They actually hold in all the strings all nice. Close it up, and there you have it, ready to go back in the van. So there we are, all packed away, back in the van, ready to move. What I'm going to do is, at the end of the video, any photographs that I've not shown correctly, I'm going to stick them at the end of the video. The important thing is if you've got any questions on how to build this or how to construct this, then please put a comment in the comments below. Give me a message, send me a text or something. A text. Write something in the comments below, yeah, and I will try and answer your question the best way I can. It's taken me quite a long while to put this together and to work out all the little, where do I cut this? How do I cut that? How do I make that fold into that? So it's been, like I said, it's been a bit frustrating at times, but I'm absolutely chuffed with the outcome of the video. What I'm going to do in a future video, obviously not today because of the weather, I'll show you my shower system, okay, and actually how I use my shower when I'm out and about. Like I said, the main reason for that is, yes, shower. If I'm, say, near a beach or something like that, or I've been out hiking, I can get a shower when I get back to the van. But one of the most important things for me is an area for my toilet to go. You know, in the morning when you just got to go, or anytime, you know, I've got that as a toilet facility, which is ideal. Yeah, so please, like I said, any questions, please put them in the comments below. I'll put the links to the rifle box and the tarp in the comments below. What else was there? Well, the aluminium strip. Basically, I sourced that online from a place here in the Czech Republic, so that's not really going to help anybody. But yeah, it's the 3" by 3" aluminium C. What do you call it? C strip, I suppose. And then the one, you need a strip that's 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, and you need a few nuts and bolts, and that's basically it. You know, I mean, the tarp, that I use is obviously a outdoor camping tarp for, you know, sticking over your hammock and stuff like that. But I wanted to use that particular one because it's not heavy, so it's not actually pulling when it's on the side of the van. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please subscribe, and hopefully soon we'll have more videos out, and hopefully there'll be a lot more stuff coming when I do my big trip. Touch wood, touch wood, touch wood. When I do my big trip starting in about 5 weeks time. Okay, take care, stay safe, speak to you all soon. Bye.